So once again, we have a situation where Marvel is behind the eight ball. Once again, they are not prepared to shoot a film they've already announced and scheduled. They've put this film together multiple times, they've put it off multiple times, and they really haven't even nailed down their casting from some reports out there. But the worst situation is the fact that you're talking about shooting dates when you really don't know what you're going to shoot. And we're starting to hear this more and more frequently with Marvel. It's beginning to be a real problem. And, well, we have a report that just one more film is going through the same rigmarole as whatever this weird Captain Not America film is going to be. On that note, let's jump into it. First and foremost, it looks like Fantastic Four reboot is undergoing rewrites once again. That's right, this film is nowhere close to being done, and at least as far as the writing process. I don't know how you're going to shoot this, and no wonder it doesn't matter when Pedro Pascal is available because I don't think this is shooting anytime soon. And as always, I am sponsored by my own brand, beachpunk.us. You can find wonderful gear over there, all kinds of apparel and hats and cups and you name it. Please check that out. It does support the channel. But back to the story here, we do have the MCU's Fantastic Four undergoing rewrites once again. That's right. This, I believe, is the third or fourth time this film is being redone. Would that surprise anybody? Probably not. Nothing Marvel's doing right now is up to snuff or interesting to the fan base. And the dwindling interest in the MCU is palpable. It's visible in the box office numbers, but you can smell it. You can taste it. People are pretty much done with the Disney brands. But let's get into the story. This is from our friends over at CBR. Monica Coleman is the person that put this together, and it was published, well, not that long ago, so well done. The report says the MCU's Fantastic Four undergoing rewrites once again. The highly anticipated Fantastic Four reboot faces another potential delay, with the script reportedly being rewritten. Of course. Mind you, they have a script, or had a script. They've had several scripts. This one's just, they're going to have to redo it. And again, probably because people are roundly rejecting everything else that they were doing. I mean, you don't have a Jonathan Majors anymore, so maybe Kang isn't necessary. You don't have a lot of interesting things out there. Phase 4 was Phase Bore. Phase 5 is Phase Dive. I mean, it's just the way it is. So there are still many details left to reveal from Marvel Cinematic Studios' reboot of Fantastic Four, but the superhero film is reportedly undergoing some script rewrites ahead of production. That's the time to rewrite the scripts, though, is before you produce something. Anyway, Fantastic Four is one of Marvel's most anticipated projects and expected to premiere in 2025. No, it's not. I would say if it does, it's going to be the end of 2025. I don't know how they would get this ready anytime sooner than that. Largely, they need kind of 2 years on a film, and if they're not done with the script, this thing isn't filming anytime soon. It says here, filming hasn't started yet, and it was rumored to begin shooting in early May. No, it won't. And I don't know where they're going to shoot it. Are they going to shoot it in Atlanta again? Well, we won't get as much financial insight there, but at least they're not, trying to, take the band on the road. And Pedro Pascal probably can't travel a whole lot. He has some commitments as far as filming dates here. I wonder if they're going to have to work around that. I wonder if he'll stay with the project. I wonder if he's really cast anyway. There's a lot up in the air, to be fair. Anyway, back to it. It says, however, ahead of starting production, it looks like Marvel isn't happy with the script. Shouldn't they have known that before they decided they were filming it? New writers are brought on board for new script rewrites, according to Daniel Richtman, otherwise known as DCU Leaks primary person over there. Daniel Richtman and the people over at DCU Leaks on Reddit have done an excellent job actually reporting these things. So this actually has credibility, despite the fact that most of the time Reddit usually doesn't, and it was worth reporting on by CBR and many others. So, it looks like Marvel Studios want to make sure the script for the upcoming superhero film is just right before starting filming, and something is not right. Yes, you put agenda before story. It's the thing we've been telling you for a long time now. So, yeah. Anyway, according to reports, Fantastic Four is undergoing those rewrites, and a new script should be ready within a month or so. A month or so. We're basically in February. I know we're not quite there, but we're basically in February. So if it's a month, okay, February over 28 days. Then you got March. Then you've got all the running around for everybody that's involved in the production trying to get things together to get this thing shot, to build out sets. You have to do location scouting. Um, hmm. I don't think this is shooting on time. And this isn't the first time that the Fantastic Four script has previously undergone two changes before. Like I said, actually, I think this is the fourth, but whatever. So the reboot has been long in the works, and Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer were hired to write the script for the film in early 2022. Wow. In March 2023, Marvel hired Josh Friedman to rewrite the script. With the new rewrites, it means the film's production start date might be pushed back again. No kidding. Oh boy. Here's everything about the reboot. Here's what we know. Pedro Pascal cast as Mr. Fantastic, although there's no official confirmation from Marvel. Probably because they weren't able to give him any dates. He probably said, sure, I'll do it, and signed an agreement to sign a contract, I would imagine. But I don't think there's anything official. I really don't. The Crown's Vanessa Kirby is going to play Sue Storm. That's why, well, she's down there. I actually put the cast down there. You've got Joseph Quinn right there. And yeah, and then you've got the Eben Moss Bachrach playing the thing. So we'll have to see if this actually comes together. None of the actors have been officially confirmed for the parts, and you know, Kirby's playing Coy. Not surprising. She probably gets thousands of offers. To be fair, she is a very interesting actress. I'm going to say it that way. The first Fantastic Four adaptation was supposed to happen in '94. That project was never released, although I've seen it. After that, Tim Story's versions followed. The first film premiered in '05. Reed Richards, Ben Grimm, Susan Storm, Sue Storm, and Johnny Storm, and Victor Van Doom. I thought that was great. Sequel in 2007, not so much. I think there was pretty decent chemistry there. And it reminds me that Chris Evans is better at Captain America than he was at, well, this particular character of Johnny Storm. Um, they think that it'll release in theaters. This is the funny part. May 2 of 2025. Maybe. Can you believe they're going to go through the year of 2024 with only one Marvel film? Real Marvel film, I should say. Deadpool 3. And it's going to disappoint at the box office. It'll probably be a decent film. But the question is, will it put everything back on track? And the answer to that, I think we already know, is no. Well, Kevin Feige's still producing this. And you've got the writers here. Stanley's still getting credit, after he's passed away posthumously. Josh Friedman, Jeff Kaplan, both getting writing credits, which I think is funny. If they brought in more people to rewrite. Director Matt Shackman. Well, I don't anticipate this coming out on time, and I don't anticipate it being very good. But the question is, what do you think? Do you think this film has a chance of coming out in summer of 2025? Early summer, premiere summer. This is going to be the summer entry blockbuster that Marvel's going to try to get back in the game with. You think they think that shows up? Do you think they'll rewrite it again? Do you think that the cast they've announced, sort of, will be the cast that actually make the film? I don't know. I have no I have such limited expectations when it comes to Disney right now. They have painted themselves in a corner with their 2 biggest franchises and essentially destroyed their entire animation brand. I don't know what they can make that's gonna be successful or make money. I just don't know. Maybe you know. Let me know what your thoughts are down in the comments section below, and, we can chat about it. I like having chats down there. You guys have given me lots to think about. If you've got some video suggestions to talk about coming up here, I really appreciate that as well. Man, there's a lot of layoffs. Did a couple videos on that in the last few days, so check those out. And yeah, check out my brand Beach Punk if you can, because let me tell you, that really does help the channel. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, and until next time, see ya.